Join me as I dive deep into the challenge of figuring out whether God really has a plan for us when life goes totally off the rails. When we think about the concept of divine plans, we often imagine a clear roadmap for our lives, a step-by-step guide to success and happiness. But what about when life takes unexpected turns, and we're left feeling lost and uncertain? Does God still have a plan for us, even in the midst of chaos and confusion? Have you ever felt like you're walking on thin ice, and one wrong move could shatter everything? Maybe you've experienced the unexpected loss of a loved one, or a sudden career shift that left you reeling. Whatever the situation, that feeling of uncertainty can be overwhelming. It's like trying to navigate a dense fog without a map or compass, with no clear direction or purpose. In those moments, it's easy to wonder if God has forgotten about us, or if we've somehow fallen off his radar. We may feel like we're stuck in a never-ending cycle of disappointment and heartache, with no escape in sight. And yet, despite the darkness that surrounds us, there's a glimmer of hope that refuses to fade. This feeling of hopelessness can be a crushing weight, making it hard to get out of bed in the morning, or to find the motivation to keep going. We may question our own identity, our purpose, and our faith, wondering if it's all been just an illusion. But here's the thing. Even in the midst of that darkness, there's a spark within us that refuses to die. It's the spark of faith, of hope, of resilience. It's the spark that whispers to us, even in the quietest of moments, you are not alone and you are not forgotten. Faith and spirituality can provide a sense of comfort and guidance during difficult times, reminding us that we're part of a bigger story, one that transcends our own struggles and hardships. For some, it's about finding solace in prayer or meditation, while for others, it's about seeking guidance from spiritual leaders or mentors. I've personally seen this play out in my own life, when I felt lost and alone after a painful breakup. It was then that I turned to my faith, seeking comfort in the words of Scripture and the wisdom of spiritual leaders. And slowly but surely, I began to find my way again, one step at a time. As the Rev. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. It's about trusting in a power greater than ourselves, even when we can't see the end result." One powerful insight that has stuck with me is this. Sometimes, the chaos and uncertainty of life is not a sign of God's abandonment, but rather his preparation. It's in those moments that we're forced to dig deeper, to find the strength and resilience we never knew we had. Perhaps that's the greatest plan of all. Not a roadmap to success, but a journey of self-discovery and growth. It's not about avoiding the storms of life, but learning to navigate them with faith and courage. So what does this mean for us? It means that even in the midst of turmoil and uncertainty, there is a plan, not one that we can always see or understand, but one that is rooted in faith, hope, and love. If you're struggling to find meaning in the chaos, I want to encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about finding hope and purpose, even when life falls apart. And if you want to stay connected and inspired, be sure to subscribe for more content on faith, spirituality, and living a life of purpose. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.